Sir, we would like to hear it from your own words, and then I'll have a follow-up question on the situation which happened later, sir. Again, the vision.
Thank you. Respected Satish Reddy garu and friends, you are all young entrepreneurs and also established entrepreneurs, some of you. As you rightly mentioned, around 1995, I took over as Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. 1991, economic reforms were introduced by P.V. Narasimha Rao. He also belongs to the Andhra Pradesh state only. I am very proud to announce that. Then I thought, how to, at that time, this area is totally barren land. And also, we had only two cities, Hyderabad, Secunderabad. These are all the two cities, traditional cities. Andhra Pradesh was basically agrarian state. By that time, only few individuals are well established reasonably. One is Satish father, Anji Reddy Labs, and also some more people. But I thought at the time, very innovative way, first time around 90s, internet revolution has come by Bill Gates. I visualized what is the future. Then I thought, knowledge economy is the future. That was my decision in 1995. For knowledge economy, we had so many problems at that time. Then brick by brick, I built. Similar meetings, I had so many meetings for brainstorming sessions, all industrialists, academicians, everybody, how to start. Idea is knowledge economy. Way forward, nobody knows. Then I started probing. Then finally we came to conclusion. We start one tower, that is high-tech tower. That is the decision we took. That area was totally barren land, no access. Even present L&T chairman is saying, sir, at that time I was junior employee. I went there. Then I was totally confused. So many snakes, everything I have seen. How to go about, I don't know. I want to resist, but I was afraid I may lose my job. If I resist, that is how I continued. Today, amazing journey. This is what he confessed before public in one of our meetings. That is where I started with high-tech city. That to PPP model. At that time, no PPP models. I told them I will give land. L&T, you can build the tower. You can rent it for IT companies. Then they asked me 2 years. I negotiated with them. Then ultimately we completed 15 months. That type of structure to complete within 15 days, amazing experience. Then I wanted to meet Bill Gates. He came to Delhi at that time. Then he was reluctant to meet because he don't have any work with politicians. But everybody is forgetting politician is very important for public policies. Otherwise nobody can work. Then only your policies will come. After that. Then with great difficulty I met him. He gave me only 10 minutes, 15 minutes time. He spent with me 45 minutes. He asked me, what do you want? I don't want anything from you. You cannot ignore Indians. We are very strong in two aspects. One is mathematics, one is English. English left by British. They have taken my Kohinoor diamond also to London at that time. But English, they cannot take away from us. Mathematics were very strong. Zero invented by Indian. That is how I had a conversation. But at that time, I gave PowerPoint presentation. He was totally impressed. Even at that time, when professionals, they didn't do, I was able to do that. He was totally impressed. Then he said, he asked me, what you want? You are having one headquarters in Seattle. Why can't you come to India? That to Hyderabad, start your software center. Then he said, it's very difficult, but anyway, we will explore. Then continuous meetings. Finally, Microsoft has come next to this. And also now, if you see, employee of this center has become president of Microsoft today. That is the strength of our Indians. That is what I visualized at that time. If you see Hyderabad, brick by brick from then onwards, one more example I will give you, this ISB. That is the case study now they are telling. Fortune 500 companies wanted to start one ISB headed by McKinsey. Then they want to search Mumbai, Bangalore and Chennai. They are all the three prominent places at that time. Then my secretary came to me, morning 6 o'clock, while briefing, sir, this is the news. Then I asked him, why can't you contact them? We'll request them to come to Andhra Pradesh. I telephoned to them. They were reluctant to come to Hyderabad because it is not established, brand-wise or location-wise, anything for that matter. Then I request them, you decide your own, come to Hyderabad, have a cup of coffee with me. Anyway, you are coming with chartered flight, go to 3 places, while going, include 4th place. Then finally they came to me. I sent 5 ministers to airport with AC bus. That is the beginning. Because we are all doing business, how to please, ego problem is important. Otherwise your business cannot be deal only with money. Always soft skills are very important. Then they came to me. Then I went all the way. I received them with a bouquet and also shawl. I took them to breakfast table. I served breakfast. I handed over plates and also served breakfast. Then I gave a presentation. Then while completing presentation, they asked me, if at all we decide to come here, what is the incentives we can give? Then only single word I told them, go to 3 places. What all they offer, you list it. Finally, +1 you quote. Best +1. That is what I told them. They went to Bombay. At that time, the then rollers, they asked them reservations. They went to Bangalore. The team waited for 3 hours. They went to Chennai. Chennai, reverse way, they gave bouquets to guests to hand over to CM. All these things. They telephoned to me, sir, we decided to come to Hyderabad. We are not asking anything. We are having confidence on you. So what all help we request you, you can do that. That is how I adopted ISB. Today I am very proud to say ISB, one of the most leading business schools in the country. I am proud about it. This is where, if you see here, we don't have flights at that time. My airport is very small airport, Begumpet. We don't have money also. Then one by one, first flight to India, Emirates flight, that too open sky policy. First I built traffic, then I created Greenfield Airport, that is our Shamshabad Airport. 5,000 acres at that time. Everybody asked me, how can you build? 15 days I went to America to market it. Even from Reddy Labs, Prasad Reddy was in my team at that time for 15 days. Place to place, everywhere we visited, and ultimately we promoted Hyderabad. And also if you see here today, every development, that was my vision. Either education, ISB, IIIT, Urdu University, Nalsar. These are all institutions of excellence I brought at that time. If you see infrastructure, no water to Hyderabad. 9 municipalities at that time, once in a week or once in 4 days we used to give water, only Manjira. Then within 1 year time, 9 months, I was able to bring water from Krishna. That is how we have done. Even Gachibowli, that is the sports complex, best infrastructure we are able to create. Like that, everything we have done. Today, even sometimes opportunity, crisis and opportunity will go together. One day I came to know regulatory authority, they are searching for land. Insurance regulatory authority. Delhi, nobody is there to give them land. Then I called that chairman, are you prepared to come to Hyderabad? I am going to give land. Then he said, idea is very good idea, sir. If PM will convince, then I will come to Hyderabad. Then I went to PM, Vajpayee. Then he asked me, what is this you are asking? It is headquarters, Delhi. Insurance is important. Then how can you expect? Then I told him, you can accommodate, or otherwise I am prepared to host it. Then he called that chairman. He asked him, sir, nobody is giving. If you accept, I will go to Hyderabad. That is how I got Insurance Regulatory Authority here and created financial districts in and around of regulatory authority. So one by one, if you see here today, everything brick by brick we built. Our high-tech city was inaugurated by Vajpayee. Then ultimately around 2001 or 2, Bill Clinton came to Hyderabad. I never invited him because I thought he may not come, because at that time Hyderabad was not that popular. He selected Hyderabad to visit. Then he came to Hyderabad. Then I had a meeting, one-to-one meeting. I asked him, I never invited you. How you came here? Then he told me very clearly, I have seen all magazines. Wall Street, New York Times, Time Magazine, you name anything. Every time one thing, Hyderabad was mentioned. No other city. Then I thought, if at all I visit to India, I have to visit Hyderabad. That is the inspiration I came here. Then to reinforce this impression, in high-tech city, this is around 23 years back, I gave driving license to Bill Clinton, automatic. Then he was shocked how you are using technology. And video conference with all 24 district Dhaka women. By seeing all these things, he went to America. He called his governors. Then he told, you are all thinking great, but India something is happening. Go and visit. Then he told Tony Blair. Tony Blair came here. Then I asked him, I never invited you. How you came here? Then he said, no, Bill Clinton told me to visit Hyderabad. That is where I came here. So this is, at that time, even today, if you do very well, automatically partners will come. You do business very well. Everybody wanted to share with you or work with you. If you lose, nobody will come to us. I had that experience also in life. If you see here all these things, up to 1999, I was able to win all elections. From 1999 to 2004, I also thought totally everybody is coming, everybody is praising. So I was I lost balance. 2004, I lost elections. In spite of all these things, if you see here this development, at that time only one constituency, that is Kairatabad. Every development is everybody is witnessing. But I lost this seat also, assembly. Then 2004 is a big setback, but very strong foundation. Airport, knowledge economy, and also pharma. One more example, Pharma Export Council. For 5 crores, headquarters was shifted to here from Bombay. Pharmaxel. They asked 5 crores at that time. Bombay government was not inclined. They came to me. Immediately I asked my people to release 5 crores and start here. That is for pharma was developed in Andhra Pradesh. Now we are number 1, both states put together. We are number 1 in pharma.
Also the Genome Valley, sir.
Genome Valley also one more experiment. At that time I offered to Bill Gates, you are very strong in information technology, why can't you start biotechnology? He told me it is not yet matured, I may not do it. Then I called ICICI. One is at that time, both chairman and also Kamath, and also chairman is not Kamath, executive director Kamath, managing director Wagul was the chairman. I called them, I am prepared to give 1,000 acres of land, you develop biotechnology. That is where Genome Valley has come. Today, even recently we are all saved our lives because of that Genome Valley. Biotech has produced COVID vaccine. So even our Honorable Prime Minister has given 100 countries free vaccine. That is vaccine diplomacy. So one not is one, even our outer ring road you are seeing, best outer ring road in the country. Nowhere this type of ring road even today, after 30 years. Even our airport, after our airport, Bangalore has come, Delhi, Hyderabad, now all airports are becoming almost all private sector. So this is how Hyderabad story. Naturally, ups and downs will come. I lost elections 2004. Then it took for me to come again to power 2014 and also with the division of a state. State was divided, 2 states, Hyderabad and Telangana and Andhra. Because of various reasons, political reasons, I don't want to go to politics here. It is only different forum. Then from there, I started 5 years, very hard work. I had a feeling. I created one economy that is for Telugu community, but it has gone to only 42% of population. I have to work very hard. 5 years I worked very hard, highest per GSTP growth and also everything I have done. But 2019 again I lost. There also I had a feeling, going on doing, without doing politics, if you do only development, it won't work in India, any country for that matter. That has happened. Again, 2024, we lost everything. State was destroyed, defunct, morale has gone, brand has totally destroyed, everything. Even compared to bifurcation, that time we lost everything. Again 24, with all pain, we suffered. I don't want to mention here all these things, but we suffered. Then people gave me mandate, very clear mandate, 94% of winning the elections, all seats. That is the mandate they have given us. We had again some changes. Telugu Desam, Janasena joined together, BJP joined. Now NDA government in Andhra Pradesh is doing very well. For the last 20 months again, we are doing our best. Now I can say proudly, we are number one in attracting investment today, in all aspects. This is where I wanted to inform you, with my experience, if you won't lose elections, momentum will be better. Under the same time, we must be careful. Even doing business, you are all thinking everything is going on well. But at the same time, we must be careful how things are going on. Is it sustainable? There are two factors always. One is internal factors, one is external factors. Anyway, external factors, you don't have any say. Sometimes only visualization. By visualizing things, you must have a risk mitigation plan. Otherwise, you will have a problem. And at the same time, internal problems, you cannot commit mistakes, either business or politics. This is where I learned all these things over a period of time. So my message to all of you, if you see here today, again, we are in an inspiring time. I am using this word, inspiring time. 30 years back, I visualized IT in the future. Now information technology has matured. AI, IT to AI. Now data centers are reality. Even quantum is a reality. Even space technologies we are launching now. Even Government of India has created private investment. Even drones in wars you are seeing now. Drones are playing very predominant role. Not only defense, even civil applications also. Even carrying goods, even this year we are working air ambulance also, drone ambulance. We want to launch it. Drone nobody can ignore. Future is drone, next revolution. So we are going everything now systematically. You name anything you have shown there. Aerospace city, electronic city, drone city. Earlier, I was sometimes with obsession. I told you everything I want to do it. First time in India, power sector reforms. The then Telugu Desam is introduced under my leadership. First regulatory commission in India is set up by our electricity board at that time. Nobody gone for reforms. We had a power problem. So to solve all these problems, I went to reform along with World Bank. But I was able to transform power sector. I lost power in 2004. These are all, again, people will attribute so many things, but what we have done, that is permanent. Today, 2014, again, I have gone for revolutionary things. Solar, wind, this type of renewable energy. Today, I am talking different times. Green energy, green hydrogen, ammonia, this is the future. Earlier, we had a power shortage. Now we are able to reach power surplus. Now this year we are reducing the cost of power also. Now average procurement cost of power, we are able to reduce nearly 38 paisa. Another 3 years further, 1 rupee we are going to reduce. Now big crisis, gas, Even petrol, diesel, it is a big crisis. This is where I am saying now, energy and fuel. How to measure, how to go for cost-effective fuel management or energy management. Even domestic, commercial, agriculture, everything I wanted to go. Even now cylinders we are talking about, induction stoves. Even some more PNG. How to do efficiently, how we are doing as entrepreneur, governments also has to do in that direction. There is one more direction we are working now, green energy. I am very happy to announce here, in South India, on green energy, we are number one. We will be number one. Now, first green ammonia plant is coming in Kakinada within 1.5 years' time. Already agreement has reached with Germany. They are working. They will complete that project also. Future is green energy, technology. I'm telling you, now my real-time governance is doing extremely well. Yesterday I went to Tirupati, Tirumala. By using AI, darshan efficiency has increased 50 to 20%. That is the efficiency level. Everybody is aware. Our Venkateswara Swami Balaji is very busy. You don't have time to give darsana also. So much of crowd, so much of demand. Only the way how to improve the efficiency, we are able to improve the efficiency and reduce the problems also. Now if you can go to Tirumala, one of the cleanest place. Earlier we had a problem with adulteration, all these things. Now pure ghee we are using. Even yesterday I introduced one of the latest lab testing of all ingredients, process, outcome, everything. So not only nutritious and also ingredients also we are going to give the best ingredients. Now, everything is workable now. Even devotees, NRS, they came. Around 25 crores they have spent for that AI center to set up in Tirumala. That is their contribution. Like that, so many things are happening. I am seeing now using technology in governance. In future, I am assuring you, everything there is a historical data, there is a real-time data, it is a processing. There is a real-time data through AWARE, 42 parameters, either temperature, air quality, wind direction, underground water table, or soil moisture, or reservoirs, water availability, everything we are getting information. With all these things, I am using AI. And also final decision, I am communicating to the last mile. Even pest, for prediction, I am sending information before attacking pest. Even we are introducing Sanjeevani project, digital health records. Global knowledge on health I will bring. Global technology I am bringing. Both will integrate at the doorstep of the patient. I wanted to provide best medical help. You name anything, preventive, curative, and cost-effective treatment. All these three. Even including what type of food he has to take, everything, we are going to guide him. Even another 1 year time, every individual in Andhra Pradesh will have a health score and also AI doctor. And also for agriculture, AI agronomist. For students, AI tutor. All these things we are going to provide within 1 year time. Things are happening in Andhra Pradesh. So these are all, that's why I am saying it is very inspiring time for you also. Imagine it is possible to do it. That is the time we are all living now.
Thank you, sir.
In brief, this is. You ask no questions.
No problem, sir. No, it was very important to listen to Shri Chandrababu Garu because as you can see, in terms of, because the question was about, his vision, right? So in terms of where Hyderabad was, where Andhra Pradesh was at one point of time, how it was completely transformed with the thinking, the very bold thinking that he had, the excellent institutions that he had built, how that played a role, the infrastructure. He gave a lot of examples. And also he was very, very candid that in spite of doing all that, he suffered politically because he lost the election in spite of all that. So he was very, very candid, and it's a very detailed explanation of the foundation that you laid for Hyderabad at that point of time, sir, and also for the state of Telangana at that point of time. And then also you have outlined your vision for Andhra after the state division took place. And here I think everybody expects a lot from you. You have outlined your vision for that. And we are very, very inspired from how you're thinking about it, because all of us, even in our companies also, for example, there's a lot of disruption going on, especially when it comes to AI. A lot of us still grapple with it. What kind of a change will it bring? Will it affect jobs? Will it lead to new kind of jobs? Can we really compete? But here's, when it comes to the state itself, he's far ahead of all of us in terms of understanding what technology is, in terms of attracting, the global giants to make sure that, we have a base here. So that's the foundation for the next 50 years, I think, is being laid, thanks to Sri Chandrababu Naidu. So thank you very much, sir, for the very detailed explanation. Saying that you looked at development, as the mantra for really transforming the state, because you believed in wealth creation. Because you wanted to, if I remember your words, you used to say that, first have to create wealth, then distribute it. So you did not go in those days into all these populist schemes like a lot of governments are doing at this point of time. But then you believed in, wealth creation. Also development itself as a mantra for, the economic growth, for a technology development, infrastructure development. So that's what you believed in. Having done all that from a very political situation, you paid a price. So sometimes I always keep wondering, saying that especially entrepreneurs, we also go through setbacks. I mean, just to give an example, in our company, since you know my father very well, there was a setback when it came to drug discovery. This was way back in 2001. And that was a point of time, the entire company lost its morale. Because company was known that it was a pioneer in drug discovery. It had received milestones. It had licensed out a product to Novo Nordisk in those days. All that happened. And then there was a setback where it failed in the last stage of clinical trials. So I was extremely disappointed, because I was also part of the company at the point of time as chief operating officer. And then when I went to him, I told him, with a very worried face, saying that, it's like all this has gone on and all that. Telugulo, what he said, sir, was, "Naaku leen digulu neekenduku, let's move on." So things like that. So I keep looking at that particular situation, and it always stays with me, even in times of adversity, on how to move on and focus on the bigger things in life and not let one setback completely pull you down. So in your case, sir, politically it's very different, because after having done so many things, you also would have felt somewhat let down. For example, that that you lost the election in 2004 when you said that. Also, in the 2014 when the state was divided, and then you had again done a lot of great work. Amravati was a vision that you built in. And then when the next government came in, they completely destroyed that goal of Amravati. And then you had lost the election, sir. So I just wanted to understand from your mind, in terms of, saying that after having done so many things, it's like, how do you deal with that kind of adversity? And what goes on in your mind? Because now you see it's a completely different situation. It's like he's completely on top of the situation, painting the vision for the future and going about it. Does it worry you that you might lose the election again, sir, after doing all these things?
No, one is very clear. What you do, that will be history. Yesterday, what I have done, that is history today. If you see Hyderabad, knowledge economy, I laid the foundation and I put all ecosystems in place. You name anything. Pharma, bio, IT, finance, infrastructure, airport, everything. Today, after bifurcation, highest per capita income is Telangana. I'm proud of it. And also, most livable city is Hyderabad. You are all here. You are all loving Hyderabad. For that, lot of pains. 75 surprise inspections morning 6 a.m. No chief minister has done in India so many surprise inspections and giving decisions there itself. That is how with passion I have done. That has paid rich dividend. People, I may not